Hi folks, welcome to the Salt Block. I'm Showoff.
And I'm Famosity.
And this is us, talking about ponies.
As we normally do. But now we're actually broadcasting it.
Just for the amusement of all.
Yes. Alright, so to start off the show, we're going to basically tell you about us, considering this is our pilot episode. So, y'all really don't know us yet.
Alright, Fam, who's your favorite character?
My favorite character is Discord, because personally I think that cotton candy clouds that rain chocolate milk, that'd be pretty awesome. What about you? What's your favorite character, Show?
Probably my favorite would be Twilight, because I really identify with her. I'm a bookworm, I'm really introverted, I'm smart, I'm not bragging.
I think that was bragging.
Twilight.
Alright. And what would your favorite episode be to go with it?
Probably Luna Eclipsed. Simply because I'm totally in love with Luna. I think she's awesome. She's the best princess.
Alright.
And I don't care if I get sent to the moon for that.
Oh, I'm not going to say anything.
Alright, so your favorite episode?
Return of Harmony Part 2. I love both of them, but that one was just more full of action. And even though the ending was a little sad because, well, my favorite character kind of got turned into stone and probably put back in the garden again, but, oh well. I can get over that. Maybe. No, I can't.
You had him for a little bit. You had him for a little bit. That's what counts.
For about 2 episodes. That's about it. Oh well. Sucks for me. Whatever.
Okay. So, now that we know each other and you guys know us, we're going to jump straight into our first discussion point.
Yay.
This is kind of a question that Celestia really kind of posed, since she's obviously over 1,000 years old. We want to know if normal ponies can live that long.
You know, I really don't think they can. Just gonna throw that out there. Because, I mean, if you think about it, Celestia and Luna, they're kind of more like goddesses. I mean, they're alicorns. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like.
I suppose, yeah.
I would think ponies would live, like, probably, like, around, like, humans. And then die. But then have nice little pony funerals. And yeah. That's
Pony funerals. What would a pony funeral be like?
You know what? I can say what I want. Okay.
Creators, can we have an episode on pony funerals?
Yes. I would go.
This is important for the fandom.
I would totally go. Okay. But yeah, and so that's what I just think. I mean, if they all lived, like, I mean, if you really think about it, the whole Nightmare Moon, Princess Luna thing sort of came and turned into a old mare's tale. And if if ponies lived, you know, like Tia and Luna do, then they would know that it wasn't a myth. They would know it was the truth because they would have lived then.
Yeah.
So,
I guess you're right. I don't know. I like to think that they live, that, you know, everyone lives or every pony lives for thousands of years, just because I can't stand the thought of any of them dying.
Yeah, that would suck. But
so all of you grimdark fanfic writers out there, stop it.
Just bringing it back to this, if whenever the main 6 die, I guess the elements will have no control and Discord will be released again.
You're always looking forward to that, aren't you?
I will always look for ways out of that. Yes. Don't judge me.
Yeah. And that's another good question, like, what's up with the elements? Do they not have... I mean, if Celestia and Luna were the ones who were supposed to control them before, were they connected to them, or was it just Celestia so that she could...
Well, that's a really good question. Luna was connected to them too.
But I guess
Celestia sent her to the moon by solely using the elements.
Using them, yeah.
But
and I guess they would. It said that they were both. You know, Celestia said that they were both connected to them. But again, if they were, how are? You know, again, how would Celestia? It just doesn't make sense. It's a plot hole.
Maybe.
I'm looking at you, Lauren Faust.
Maybe since Luna technically wasn't really Luna anymore, since she was Nightmare Moon, that just kind of went away.
And problem solved.
Yay.
Okay.
I am good. I'm good today. All right. Do you want to move on to our next topic now? Because I have
sure. Because I think we can get more out of that.
Okay. Because I think we spent enough time on that. Okay.
Yeah, I think we did too.
All right. So, Earth ponies. We all know about them. They cannot fly. They cannot use magic. What is the fun in being an Earth pony? Apparently a lot of things.
I remember I was thinking of this one day as I was walking back to my car after I was done with my classes. And I realized that being an Earth pony wouldn't actually be so bad. Because let's think about this for a second. Rainbow Dash, according to, the most advanced scientific principles we have, Rainbow Dash can fly at Mach 10 after breaking the sound barrier with her sonic rain boom. Now, Pinkie Pie can run faster than Rainbow Dash.
Can fly.
Can fly, exactly. Pinkie Pie can run faster than Rainbow Dash can fly. So that's really quite incredible. Pinkie Pie is moving a lot faster, and somehow just by bouncing.
Yeah, so that's pretty incredible. But of course it is Pinkie Pie. We have to throw that in the equation. Pinkie Pie can do anything she wants to.
That's true, I guess. Anyway, but then adding kind of to this theory is Applejack can knock every single apple out of a tree with one kick. Have any of you kicked an apple tree lately? Do you know how hard that would be?
I'm sorry, I have not lately.
So I
have not as lately kicked an apple tree.
I have kicked an apple tree before.
But it does
Nothing
make sense,
happens.
though.
I can assure you.
Okay, fine.
So I would put it forward that Earth ponies have super strength.
And super speed, according to Pinkie Pie.
And, well, I mean, super speed granted by their super strength.
Yes.
Because you think you'd have to have some intense leg muscles to run that fast.
That
anyway.
is true.
So, I mean, I think that the upshot of being an Earth pony is being 10 or 100 times as strong as any other pony on the in Equestria.
That would actually be really cool.
Which would actually be really cool. Which I think we managed to use that argument to convince a friend of ours to make his pony self an Earth pony.
Well, yeah, and
of course he's a writer.
He's a writer.
So it was really funny
because
he has to use his mouth.
Yeah. That's actually really cute. I'm sorry, but when Apple Bloom was using the pencil in her mouth, I found that irresistibly adorable. So, yeah.
Yes, it was very cute.
So, yay, okay.
I don't know, yeah. And it always seems to me that Apple Bloom is a lot stronger and can do a lot more physical things than Scootaloo or Sweetie Belle can.
That's true, and Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo. But, yeah, because she fixed up that clubhouse in, no time at all.
Yeah, exactly. She was
amazing.
Done in a day.
And that actually leads us into our next topic, which we were going to talk about the new episode that just came out on Saturday. Yay.
It's not a personal favorite of mine, I will admit. It wasn't a personal favorite of mine, I'll admit that. But
because you're boring.
It was good. Well, yeah, but I will admit it was better than I thought it was going to be. When I read the synopsis on EQD, I was not expecting it to be that good.
I thought it was really good. And I love how Zecora is back again for the second time already in the season, and we're only, the 6th episode in?
Mm-hmm, yeah. But we haven't had any Fluttershy.
So
Where is Fluttershy? We haven't had Fluttershy for 2 episodes. Come on.
Last 2 weeks, no Fluttershy. Oh well, we can get over it.
So, for this atrocity to be accounted for, there needs to be an entire episode for Fluttershy now.
I bet she'll get one.
There has to be.
Eventually.
I'm calling it.
Well, I mean, she had her own episode.
I hope so.
What was it, episode 7?
She is so friggin' cute.
Because it was Dragon Shy, and she got her own show. She got her own show period pretty fast. And
yeah, I know.
I mean, we gotta make room for the other ponies. I'm sorry, show, but Fluttershy can't be the main character.
Fine.
Anyway, yeah, but the episode itself, I loved it. I thought it was adorable. Love the Cutie Mark Crusaders. They are insanely cute. And I loved all the pony. They had a lot of pony cameos this time. They had a lot.
They did. I loved how they threw in all of the Big Lebowski references.
Yes.
I thought that was freaking amazing.
It was awesome. And
that shows you what kind of dedication the creators have for this show.
And it just, yeah, it just blows my mind how much work actually, or how much thought process actually goes into the show. And then, of course, around, I don't remember what time exactly, but there was another derp-eyed filly in the show, and that, I don't know what to think of that.
Yes,
really.
the derp-eyed filly. That is, so, you know what, I'm just going to put it forward right now that Derpy has 3 kids now.
Oh.
She's got Dinky, she's got Sparkle, I think we're calling her now, is that it? Sparkle?
I have no idea.
Fam's been grounded for a few weeks, so she's way behind.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing that up.
So I think from what I can see on, yes, whatever, we're moving on. From what I can see on Bronies, on Meme Base, and from EQD, and I haven't been on PonyChan lately, but I'm sure it's all over there. I guess we're going to be calling her Sparkle, but I really like her. There's some awesome comics already out there about her. And so she's the second daughter. I guess everyone assumes she's been adopted, which I'm okay with. And then this new derp-eyed filly, which I think that's going to cause...
It was really random, too.
all kinds of ruckus. Makes you wonder if they did it on purpose or if it was another animation error.
Well, Derpy really wasn't an animation error at first.
No, yes, she was. Derpy wasn't. The first time no, because the first time wasn't when she dropped the piano on Twilight.
No, I know.
The first time.
The first time was in the first episode when Pinkie Pie threw her apart. When Pinkie Pie threw Twilight a party, and you saw her in the background. And they did that on purpose.
And that was an animation error.
Or one of the animators did that on purpose, because originally the scene was cut. The frame was cut, so you weren't supposed to see her face. So he had a little fun and screwed her up, and they never caught it whenever they resized the frame, so he let it stay in there. And that's how we have Derpy. And yes, I just remembered all that. See, I'm smart.
Yeah, smart for ponies.
Okay. But yeah, we steered away from that episode somehow. Okay, but anyway.
And apparently
also,
ponies can hula hoop.
Yes, hula hoops. I swear.
That was
I 100% swear I thought her cutie mark was a portal from the Portal video game from Valve. I'm sorry, I just thought that was what it was. And I actually got excited for a while because I love that game.
When I first saw it, I thought it was a wedding ring. So my first thought was, her special talent is being married?
Yes.
What?
It was. I wonder if that can actually be a special talent, being married.
Make them a sandwich.
No. But, okay. I also love Twilight with Rarity's mane. I just thought she looked really pretty, and then Spike's reaction was priceless. Priceless.
You're gonna have to do your man up like that sometime, you know?
Yeah, I could do that. Just sport Rarity's look.
Sport Rarity's look.
No.
You have Spike chasing you around.
Oh, God, no. Oh, okay. Sweet Celestia. No way. That. Never mind. I'm gonna keep my hair like it is.
Yeah, well, luckily my mane will never get that long enough, so I don't have to worry about that.
Oh, lucky you. Plus you're a colt. It's not really like that would happen anyway.
Exactly.
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 Okay. So, just moving on. What is next? Oh, God. Okay. Okay.
This is the fun part of the episode, at least for me.
Yeah.
This is our segment called Friendship is Science. And I know, and there have been YouTube videos with this title before that I've seen. This is not a I'm not ripping them off. This is something we kind of came up with on our own before any of those ever popped up. We've been kind of planning this for a while now, so I don't want to hear any complaints.
We're just slow.
We're just really slow, sorry.
And plus, I've not really been the best pony. Sorry about that.
Tisks. Okay, so this is Friendship is Science, and this is where we are going to try and apply science to My Little Pony, which is admittedly very, very hard, but we're going to give it a go just for the fun of it.
Actually, he's going to give it a go, and I'm going to sit back. Because I'm not ready.
And she's going to make fun of me. She's going to make fun of me the whole time, too.
Yeah, probably.
Since this is normally how our discussions go.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what I was thinking about this the other day, and this is something that struck me as kind of strange. Friendship is science, right?
Sure. And it's just to answer
Thank
you because I wasn't paying attention.
Well, you need to pay attention at least a little bit.
Fine, I'll pay attention.
So friendship is magic.
Yeah, friendship is magic, as we all know.
So the elements of harmony are honesty, kindness, loyalty, generosity. I'm missing one. Honesty, loyalty, kindness, generosity. Laughter, and magic. I always forget Pinky. Thank you.
How could
you
forget
magic.
Pinkie Pie? That's pretty sad. I think I should take over the show now.
Magic. The final and most important element of harmony is magic. The elements of harmony can basically be construed as the elements of friendship. If you don't have harmony, you don't have friendship. But if friendship is magic, and one of the elements of friendship is magic, then friendship is part of its own elemental equation.
So now we're doing math.
That doesn't.
I thought we were in science.
This is science. This is chemistry.
Oh,
elements.
Well, I wasn't very good at chemistry. I'm sorry. Okay.
Anyway.
So technically, what you're trying to say is that it goes both ways, or something.
I suppose. I just I don't know. That's kind of screwing with my head. It's been screwing with my head for over a month now. It's just friendship is magic, and magic is an element of friendship. So it's throwing me off.
Now, okay, I think I'm starting to get what you're trying to say. Okay, that is kind of weird. Oh, yeah. But where do the other elements fit in from that?
Oh, they're just kind of there? I mean, yeah, the other elements are just kind of there,
That's lovely. They're just...
Sorry.
Twilight's the only important one. We can just discard all the other ponies. Who cares?
Well, magic's the only one that doesn't make any sense. The other ones all fit in and they make sense with the, whole elemental equation, but magic is out of place.
Well, friendship is magic.
Yes, but magic needs other things to be friendship.
So, it's magic. We don't question it.
Yes, we do. We question it all the time. Yeah, yes.
No.
I don't know. It's just confusing to me. I don't get it. Why? How? What advanced science is this?
Obviously, it's pony science, and we're not very good at it.
I guess, but still.
And I still blame you.
Blame me for what?
I blame you for not figuring it out.
Well, I'm sorry. It can't be figured out. It's a paradox. That's what I'm saying.
And since it's a paradox,
friendship doesn't exist. And since it's a paradox, friendship basically doesn't exist. At least according to this definition.
Friendship exists.
I know, and that's the other half of the paradox. It shouldn't, but
if friendship didn't
scientifically
exist, we wouldn't
speaking,
be here.
Scientifically speaking, it shouldn't exist, but it does. So why?
Because it's magic. Duh.
This is why we don't discuss advanced scientific topics.
Exactly. And this is why this part of the show was your idea.
Yes, but it's still funny.
It's funny, in a way, when you confuse me.
When I confuse you.
When I get confused. Yes, but
So I'm gonna spend all week thinking of new ways to confuse you every time we come to this segment.
that's amazing. That's not going to be very hard.
Yes, I know.
No, but look. Okay, I just thought of something.
Okay.
If it's a paradox, and all this and one element is out of the equation, how in the world is discord still stone?
Because
Answer that
it's
for me.
it's a lack of friendship, not a lack of harmony.
Well, you know what? If the elements of harmony include magic, which is friendship, or friendship, which is magic, whatever way it goes, whatever paradox you were talking about.
That's what I'm
it
saying.
shouldn't
The
work.
elements of
And Discord
friendship
should not be
include
involved.
friendship. The elements of friendship include friendship. That doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. Well, well, it's elements
Bread
of
doesn't...
harmony.
You don't put bread in the mixture to make bread. You put all of the ingredients for bread
You wanna
and then
bet?
you bake it. But you don't add bread.
Well, you could. Look, you take bread that's already
You
made,
could,
and you,
but it would be
then you crush it up, you make it again, and technically you added bread. We are making no sense. I'm loving this.
I know. It's because it doesn't make sense. That's
I know,
the
and
thing.
I'm loving this. And if it doesn't make sense, that means it's disharmony, which means... You see what I did
That
there?
we can all go out for ice cream.
It means I need some chocolate rain immediately.
This is why you're not allowed in the garden.
I know. I'm not okay.
So,
Okay.
there's your mind-blowing pony paradox for the day.
Yes. Hope we got that right. You know, somebody's probably going to say in the comments, that made no sense whatsoever.
Probably, but that's
Yeah, who
because
cares?
it doesn't. It
Since
doesn't
when have
make
we
sense.
ever made sense?
What fun is there in making sense?
Exactly. Thank you.
Oh, I just stole your line.
I know. I love that line. At least I'm not talking, like, really loud.
But talking loud is fun. I'm not
we
actually
should
going to
move
shout.
on to our next segment before this gets too long.
I can't actually speak in the Royal Canterlot voice right now because my siblings are going to bed.
Oh, well, I just can't because I'm not very good at speaking in Luna. I don't speak Luna, I'm sorry.
I could have a conversation for hours with her
Oh, yeah, I bet so.
about nothing whatsoever.
I bet so. And he makes fun of me for liking Discord, of course.
Hey, at least the person I like is available.
Hey, you shut your face.
That's what she says when she's lost the argument.
No, I think I just won that. Okay. Anyway, next segment. Okay. We are on to 20% cooler and 10 seconds flat. And
This is
again,
the part where I weep.
I am making Show do this because I'm not doing anything.
This will be very, very hard.
I'm so helpful. You can do it. Yay. Supportive. Okay, well, anyway. This is our segment, 20% cooler and 10 seconds flat. What we do is, each time we do this, we have a cool thing to say, but we can only update it to you
Say it.
in 10 seconds.
Update.
Because we are trying to beat Rainbow Dash.
Or at least be as cool as her.
Yeah, that's not possible. I'm sorry.
You do realize that next week you're doing this.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No. Okay. So, let's do this.
Oh god. Okay. So, for this segment, what I've decided to do is, I got on My Little Brony earlier today, and I found the 5 stages of bronyhood, which are copied from the 5 stages of grief. So, I'm going to do the best I can to do this in 10 seconds.
Flat.
In 10 seconds flat, which is going to be really hard. But we're going to go for it, because there's a lot of words here.
And if he doesn't do it, we get to make fun of him. Forever.
So, I'm going to...
Forever.
Yeah, which is why you're doing it next week.
No.
Yes.
No.
Okay. So, here we go. 5 stages of bronyhood. 1. Denial. Ponies are stupid. I would never watch that. 2. Anger. Would you guys stop telling me to watch it? I'll never be a brony. 3. Bargaining. Fine, I'll watch one episode if you leave me alone. 4. Depression. How could I like this crap? What is wrong with me? 5. Acceptance. Fuck yeah, ponies are awesome. 9.3 seconds. In your face.
No comment. You know what? Just... You know what? The thing is they probably didn't even understand you.
Nope, they probably didn't. Which is why I'm going to put the picture up. Yeah.
Fine. We will link the picture to the video, and it's probably there right now. Okay, just click it, and it will send you there.
I saved the picture. It's showing. In your face.
You know what? Hush. Okay.
She hates it when I win.
No, it is not when you win.
It's always when I win.
No. That is impossible. That brings us back to the whole elements magic type science thing. It's just not possible. It's the same with winning against me. It just doesn't work.
No, I suppose not.
Exactly.
I'll concede this victory to you.
Yes. Okay.
If only to get you to shut up.
Oh, okay. If I'm shut up, it means you have to keep talking, so I'm not doing anything again.
I hate you so much right now.
I know.
Okay, so let's talk about something else. What is there?
Alright, next segment is The Fun Has Been Doubled. This is a segment where we give you a new video, a video that we like, and we think that you should like too.
Most of you have probably already seen this. It's been all over EQD and all over DeviantArt for a couple days, or actually for a couple weeks. But this was the Vinyl Scratch Has a Message / Breach Ode to Your 80s. It was an awesome song compilation done by, what's his name?
Christ Kids on YouTube.
Christ Kids on YouTube. He got his sister to do the voice of Vinyl Scratch, and I particularly loved that little segment because I'm currently writing a fanfic.
Of course you are.
About Vinyl Scratch, I think she got the character almost exactly kind of how I imagined her. It's very interesting. That's right as I started, so that was a sign from Celestia that I should continue, I think. So anyway, yeah, go check that out. It's a freaking awesome song, and you should all love it.
Yes, and if you don't love it, well, then we're sorry.
Sucks to be you.
Yes. Anyway, okay, since that's over with, normally right here is when we would do our questions of the video, but considering this is our pilot episode, it's not really possible.
Leave us some comments. Ask us some questions we can answer,
or
some topics you'd like us to talk about.
We can't answer and just confuse me.
There you go. Also, here fairly soon we hope to have an actual email up and running.
So you can always email us from there too, if you don't feel like leaving a comment, if you don't have a YouTube account.
We'd also like to, one other thing we'd like from you guys is conversion stories. How did you find My Little Pony? What made you a brony? What made you love the show?
I made him love it.
She claims that. I claim something different.
No.
Well, how about let's just do this. We'll go ahead and give ours as an example. How about that?
Okay.
All right. So I had seen the show since about February. February, I think, is when that guy published the article on 4chan about the end of creator-driven work in animation. Very alarmist paper, and kind of kicked off the whole brony movement by specifically mentioning My Little Pony and getting a lot of people interested in it. So I'm not a 4chan goer, but I am a meme-base goer. I love going on meme-base, and I had seen memes for months of My Little Pony. And I'd kind of read up on it where I could, and it got to the point where it got so prevalent with all the pony memes, I eventually said, okay, if one more person mentions My Little Pony anywhere, I'm going to have to go check it out and see what all the fuss is about. Well, it just so happened I had just met Famosity here. Through some chat rooms on DeviantArt through a mutual friend of ours. And I remember I had just added her to my watch and got on and looked at a journal she published one day, and it said, hey, you should really watch My Little Pony. And it was that, okay, fine, I will go watch this cartoon. And yeah, it was all downhill from there. I think I watched 5 episodes in one night. So here I am.
So yeah, it was my fault. That's the only thing I'll admit to that was my fault.
In the end, yes, it, I guess, was her fault, but she was not the only circumstance, the only mitigating factor.
Well, yeah. Actually, I don't even remember how I got into My Little Pony. Tell you the truth.
See, this is why I'm more interested.
No, I literally don't remember. Like, I remember I was on DeviantArt, and because I have been forever now. I've been on DeviantArt for what, around 3 years now. But I heard around that My Little Pony was getting big, and I'm all like, My Little Pony? Are y'all kidding me? My Little Pony. Well, then I saw that Lauren Faust had a DeviantArt page, and I looked at her stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, this chick's style is amazing. So I gave in, watched the show, and I think that's pretty much all that happened. And then I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. So I posted a journal saying, hey, y'all need to watch this show like I did and become 20% cooler. And this is what happened.
Yeah. Now, I will give her credit for converting most of our other friends. We're still working on one of them.
Yeah, it's all like, yeah, we are
He's
still
a
working
hater.
on one. But yeah, I am the one who practically got everybody into the show because I'm cool, and it's like, hey, it's that cool chick. She likes My Little Pony. I should like it too.
And I guess just because we have the time, I'll go ahead and share my friend's conversion story, how I got him into it.
Yay, story.
I told him that I was a brony and that I loved the show and everything. And he said, okay, I guess I'll watch an episode. And so he picked some random episode from the middle of the season and watched like half of it. And
That's lame.
I pestered and, said, I can't do it. I can't do it. It's just not possible. And I pestered him about it for months. I said, you got to go back. You got to watch it. You got to watch it. And he's a meme-based goer too, and he'd seen all the stuff pop up, and he told me one day when it was just the two of us. He told me one day, he said, I feel like I'm really left out because there's a whole lot of like pony lore that I'm missing. And I said, well, how much did you watch? He said, maybe half of an episode. I said, okay, go back to season 1, episode 1, start from the beginning, and watch the whole thing through. And after a few minutes of arguing with him like that, he finally gave in and said, okay, fine, I'll do it. Right as he was about to start the first episode, I had to leave to go up to the local high school to do some drama tutoring. But, so I left him. So right as I was walking out the door, he hit play. I said, have fun. So I go off, I do my own thing, and later that night, I text him back, and I say, okay, so how much, I said, so, how many episodes have you watched? He goes, 4, and I just said, welcome to the herd.
Is he the one who likes Pinkie Pie?
Yeah, and I said, he said 4, I said, and? He goes, I love Pinkie Pie so much. I was like, ah ha ha, we have another one.
Yes. We have lassoed another one into the herd. Okay, time to do the other ones. Because we still have one friend that we are really, really, really trying to convince that he likes the show. But he won't admit it. But he's seen all the episodes.
So, for those of you that have DeviantArt accounts, here's what you need to do. Get on DeviantArt. Go to jack13.deviantart.com. Leave comments all over his wall that he should like My Little Pony.
That is so mean.
He has no idea that we're doing this. So, go, now, spread the love.
Yes.
Note him, post pictures, do whatever.
Nice. Well, yes. But on the topic of DeviantArt, mine is Famosity, just like my name. And just go there and you can check out my art. I have done all the art for this podcast. And so, yeah.
She's
also,
really good.
my commissions are open. Just sponsor right there.
You can also find me on DeviantArt if you like. I'm at ravenrunner, one word, lowercase, .deviantart.com. I don't really draw, but I write, and I'm looking at getting into maybe editing commissions. So for those of you that are writing fanfics or maybe working on stories, send them to me. I'll look them over. No charge. I'm not going to charge anything right now. So send them to me. I'll look them over and, kind of pre-reader if you're going to put them on EQD. So yeah, there's several ways to get in touch with us. Leave a comment down below. Tell us what you thought of the show. Get us on DeviantArt, and we'll try to have our email up and running by the time we post the next episode.
And we are incredibly sorry that we are so boring. But this is our first episode, so...
It'll get better as we learn.
Well, it should. And if it doesn't, well, then we just suck. Actually,
thanks
he
for
just
listening
sucks.
anyway.
I'm just here. I'm awesome, so it doesn't matter.
You see what I have to put up with.
Yeah, they do, and they're pretty jealous of you.
I suppose.
Yes. Okay, well, bye, Raponi.
Thank you all so much.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time. Hi, everypony. Show off here with a quick last-minute update. First off, I want to apologize for how late this episode is getting out. We ran into a whole lot of unforeseen complications in editing that basically meant I had to redesign how the show looks. Trust me, when we recorded this, Cutie Pox had aired the previous day. So that kind of gives you an idea of how behind we are. Secondly, our next episode will be delayed for kind of the same reasons. They're kind of personal, so I'm not going to go into them, but we're really sorry about that. And lastly, we have an email. Got that set up over the long editing process. So send us any questions, comments, conversion stories, etc. to saltblockfeedback@yahoo.com. And we'll be sure and read it. Thanks so much. You guys are great.